Hey, if this reading found you, there's a reason. There's something that your spirit guides have been wanting to tell you, and they're using this opportunity it's as a synchronicity. Like this found you as a synchronicity. So let's get to it because there's something you need to know. I'm seeing the High Priestess, and look at the energy in that card. If you are someone who reads tarot or is sensitive to energy, just look at this. It feels like this card feels alive to me right now. And if you follow me, you know I read my cards psychically. I don't always use the definition of what the card means. I feel like I get way more accurate readings doing that. But this is telling me that you're constantly getting downloads. You might be very psychic yourself. You might be an empath, someone who feels energy. You can walk into a room and you can just tell what was going on in that room before you entered it. You might be someone who you're very affected by others' moods because you're an empath. You can feel their energy, and it's kind of like a curse, but a blessing all into one. I'm seeing the Five of Wands. Okay, again, these cards, it's like I use these cards all the time, but right now they just look lit up with energy. It makes me feel like you're constantly getting downloads from your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are always with you and they're always helping you, but I feel like there's something about you can't hear it. And you've been asking them, like, why can't I connect? Why are you not here anymore? Why are you not giving me guidance? Yes. Okay. So the way that I'm talking, it makes me feel like you know you're psychic, or you at least know that you can tune in to energy very well, because this is giving me the feeling that you do talk to your spirit guides or the universe or God or Jesus, and I feel like you're wondering, like, where's the guidance? Where did the guidance go? And Spirit's saying, listen, we're always here. If you can't hear our guidance, it has nothing to do with us and everything to do with your frequency, because the higher your frequency is, the closer you get to us, and then you can hear us easier. When your frequency goes down, you get farther away from us, so it's harder to hear us. We're always here, though. We're never going to lower our frequency. So if you want to hear us, you have to find ways to raise your frequency, okay? How do you raise your frequency? Get happy. Find ways to get happy. Okay, I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. And I'm seeing Temperance. Okay, so again, this makes me feel like a lot of energy towards the empathy thing. A lot of you guys are super strong with empathy. That's like your gift. That's how you help others. You could feel what they're feeling. But I feel like a lot of you guys probably have found yourself either with an energy vampire or a narcissist, okay? You need to understand that this empathy stems from having to survive when you were younger, okay? It's kind of like a trauma response, but it's something that clicked on your psychic abilities. And it's something that made you very in tune with energy, okay? There's something within yourself, though, that looks for validation because you want to feel good. You can feel what others are feeling. So you almost give up a part of yourself because you're like, as long as they're happy, then I can be happy because I can feel what they're feeling. And they need to be happy so that I can be happy. And Spirit's saying that's the problem. That's why you're attracting these narcissists, because narcissists are leeches for that kind of energy. They look for people who will submit to their needs, okay? So Spirit's saying you have to put up some boundaries, because with you being, like, you could be an amazing psychic, you could be an amazing empath, but if you don't have any boundaries in place because you don't know where this gift stems from, then you're going to have a big time, you're going to be siphoned of energy, okay? We need to put up these boundaries because narcissists always test the boundaries, and it's going to feel uncomfortable because you can feel what they're feeling. Narcissists feel empty. We don't like to feel empty because we can feel what they're feeling, right? Spirit's saying you're going to have to learn to set boundaries with these narcissists and these energy vampires, because if you really want your vibration to rise to where you can help people, truly help people, not by making them feel happy. Making them feel happy is telling them that they're not able to conjure up happiness within themselves. They have to rely on you for that happiness, and that's just not true. And I know that you don't think that's true either, but think of it like that. Like, you're almost providing them, it's like a crutch, okay? So whenever they're not feeling happy and it feels so uncomfortable because you're like, I want you to be happy because then I'll be happy. I can feel what you're feeling. Think of it as a gift that you're giving them. You're giving them a gift. You're helping them realize your happiness does not rely on me. That's too big of an ask for anyone. your happiness comes from within, and I'm going to be a living example of how my happiness can come from within. Look, you're acting like this, and I'm still going to be happy regardless. So if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? But I do feel like you have a gift in this world, and I think that you're going to use your your empathetic abilities in an amazing way. And I think God puts you on, certain paths to meet certain people at certain times. And, you don't have to necessarily be a psychic medium to be healing people. You could just be at the right place at the right time and say the exact thing that someone needs to hear at that point in time because you're tuned in and you're tapped in. Okay, these are ways that you can be a healer. It's not necessarily that you have to do it as your profession, but you are meant to be on this earth to do these things. So if this video found you, I just feel like Spirit wants you to know. That's the thing Spirit wants you to know. It's like, protect your gift because you're going to have people who will take advantage. So as long as you're aware of it, if you're aware of it and what's happening, then it becomes easier to protect. But if you're not aware and you're oblivious, that's when it happens. So this video is finding you to kind of prepare you and open up your eyes to the gift that you have and how to protect it. Okay, I really hope this helped. Make sure to follow me, subscribe. I post readings all the time. There's going to be more you need to hear, I'm sure. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Also, if you want immediate answers on any situation you have going on in your life, I highly recommend Purple Garden. It's at the link. You can go to the link in my bio. You can get a reading literally right now, literally right when you're seeing this. There are psychics all over the website. You can go on there, find one that you're drawn to. And the nice thing also is that there are many different payment options, payment time slots, so you can find something that fits your financial needs as well. You don't have to wait, a week or two out to book a session. You don't have to look at a price point and say, I can't afford that. With Purple Garden, it's all right there immediately and fast. You can get answers as soon as right now. So if that interests you, go to the link in my bio and you'll get a little discount in my bio to help out with your first reading. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.